What's good, YouTube? It's your main man AB the Hero back again with another video. And in today's video, I'm gonna answer the question for y'all that I know that everybody wants to know. Is Gelo Ball signing with the Hornets or no? Let's get into it.
With my dude AB the Hero. Well, we getting it down in the Ball State, baby.
AB, way to get out of the lane. Way to get out of the lane.
What do you thought about that, Jay?
I like that. Yeah, I told you, he's the hustler for it.
Let's go. I'm out.
Alright, so first off, appreciate y'all subbing to the channel, hitting the notification bell. Much love. I appreciate all of y'all who hit the like button before the intro was over. As y'all know, the channel is growing. We on our way to that 15,000 sub mark, so be a part of the culture, be a part of the community. Let's get into the video. Now, the past couple weeks, ever since Summer League ended, the number one thing that people want to know is, when are we going to find out? How is Gelo going to be on the Hornets or nah? What's good? Do you know what's happening? What's the timetable? Is it official? Now, Gelo put the pressure on folks and then made people even more wild and crazy for this information when he dropped these posts here over on Instagram. You look at my dogs, you look closely at the shirt. That's a Hornets shirt. Also, you see my dog rocking the BBBs. He didn't touch the G3s in the Summer League, but it's looking like my dog is preparing to get those on the court once the season starts. Also, you see these classic, these nice casual BBB sneakers as well, super fly. So we seen that picture, looked like he's getting ready to put some work in. Then we double back to this carousel here when it's him and all of the folks. You see him in some more BBB G3s. You see with the Hornets shorts on, the Hornets tee, looking like he putting in that work with Lonzo and all of them boys. Big Eli Scott, just looking happy. Looking happy to be alive. I'm good. I'm out here good. I'm doing good. So all of this stuff made folks be like, yo, what's the deal? Is it Hornets to say it right here? When the Hornets gonna make it official? What's up? What's going on? I'm here to break that down for y'all today. Now, I want to say this. I can't give you the official I heard from Mitch and all of that stuff. You're gonna have to wait on that, just like the other stuff. I told y'all from way before he was gonna be on the Summer League squad, and folks had to wait to get it from Mitch. So y'all do that. Let me break down how I know, because I'm a detective like that and I do my research. Okay, so now this is going to be a different situation. You have to understand, when it comes to Gelo Ball, any information and news that comes out about him is going to be trending topic. Most organizations want to use that strategically, and they want to keep the noise down a bit. So information that you get from him is either gonna have to be leaked, right? Like we seen with Devontae Graham. I said that immediately. It don't look like he was supposed to let that information out. When he did it, and then the internet took off and everybody went running with it. We shouldn't have found out that Gelo was joining the Summer League till the roster dropped, because Mitch Kupchak came out and told us a bold-faced lie. He said something about, we're gonna have people come in, they gonna work out, and then we gonna decide based on who worked out, who gonna be on the Summer League. We found out his timetable that he said was all backwards compared to when the official Summer League roster came out. So you're going to find out this at the last minute. Nobody's going to leak this. This here is a game time decision. You see, Devontae Graham got up out of town so he could do it. Anybody who would have this information needs to keep it tight, because they anticipate being on this team or within the organization coming up into the next year. Now, here's where the information starts at. Key dates for the 2021-22 NBA season. Training camp. Training camp starts September 28th. Historically, teams will release the training camp roster a few days before training camp starts. So expect training camp to start on the 28th. We should get that roster on about the 24th or so, okay? So now that's one thing. So that's the official date that you will get the information from Mitch and all of those folks about the roster. You probably get a press conference after that explaining to you and answering all your questions. But here's how I'm gonna give you some information. Now, important stuff to know, right? When you look at Gelo and his options, right? He could be on the, we expect him to either make the team and be on the roster during this season, or be in the G League, potentially a two-way contract, or something else, just strictly in the G League. Here's how I'm telling you now that I know and believe that he will be on the team. So you look at this training camp roster here on this day, regular season starts here and all of that stuff. Now, based on the information that we have, Gelo could either be a two-way player, right? If he's a two-way player, then he would have to go to training camp anyway, and then he'd be a two-way, which means that he spent half the time, half the season in the G League, half the season with the team, okay? For most people, and with the amount of attention and ability that we've seen from him, we know that the Hornets need to keep him in the organization. In order for them to officially do that, they have to make him an affiliate player, right? So if they don't put him on the two-way contract, they say, bro, we want to keep you in the organization, we're going to groom you and grow you a little bit. What we're going to do is send you down to the G League. You're going to be an affiliate player. Affiliate player is a person who is in training camp, because what happens is they will bring 20 people to training camp and then cut it down to 15 on the day before the first game. And then so what'll happen is 4 of those 20 can sign an affiliate contract and then be a part of a G League team with the affiliate. I think that if we don't see Gelo move into a two-way spot, being an affiliate player is the next and only option, because if he's not an affiliated player, then he's gone. He's gone, and they're not, Hornets are not going to fumble the bag and let him go. So I would expect to see Gelo in training camp with the Hornets, and then either make a move to a two-way player contract or an affiliate player on the roster. Now, we could throw all of this out the window if in the preseason he go bananaocho, 8-ball corner pocket, bang, 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 and then they say, you know what, bro, actually you're in the rotation. So those some stuff like those are all options. Those are potential options. Now, if we look here, we see that a lot of the rules and stuff for two-way player contracts that they put in last year will continue to carry over. Last year they actually, as far as roster spots, they opened it up a little bit with two-way players and affiliate players, just because with COVID and all of that stuff, they wanted teams to have a greater player base to keep folks into the system, so just so they wouldn't have to cancel as many games. You've seen last year a couple teams really got hit and then had to pretty much forfeit games or cancel and reschedule games a lot, so they didn't want to do that. Now if we go over here, we look at the current two-way players on each team. We look at the Hornets right now. They got Scotty Lewis and Arnoldas Kolboko, right? Two dudes who played decent basketball in the summer league. Arnoldas played some good basketball, Lithuanian, Scotty Lewis. But what we do know is that it does not matter if you start camp on this two-way contract. They can get you up out of there for that. They can do it. They did it last year when Gelo was in Detroit. Oh boy, had a two-way contract, ended up in the G League bubble on a completely different squad. So it can happen. You look here, some teams still got empty spots, and this is what I'm saying. This is why I'm telling you that they're gonna have to figure out a way to keep Gelo within the organization, because you look at some of these teams with the amount of clout and the shooting ability that Gelo brings, some of these empty spots could easily be filled with Gelo ball on a two-way contract. So that's what I got for y'all. That's my information. That's my speculation. Expect to see Gelo playing next year in the Hornets organization. If not, if for some mind-blowing reason he does not end up in camp, trust and believe you will see him on a different ball club. Let's go here. Let me look at this real quick one more time. You look at the Chicago Bulls. One two-way player spot open. Look at this here. Be a smooth move to go ahead and bring that shooting up to Chicago. Trust and believe your boy Gelo will be in the NBA next season, hopefully with inside the Hornets franchise. Worst case scenario, over there in Chicago. Worst case scenario, somewhere in the NBA is gonna happen. That's my prediction. That's my assumption. It's your main man, ABD Hero. You heard it here first.